Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you wonderful blessings are doing fantastic. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about how YouTube budgeting videos have changed the way that I now budget. Let's get started. There's 3 ways that they've changed me. I thought I was pretty good at budgeting, and I'm still, like I always tell you guys, I'm a work in progress and I have lots to learn from all of you. The ways that I have changed is, number 1, I now do the cash envelope system, which is a good fit for me. When I started YouTube, I had just kind of given up doing the product demos, which I know I told you about. I will occasionally do them if they come in my area, but it came to a time where it was good for me to give it up because the company was changing the product they were using, and they were wanting me to travel a 50-mile radius. It wasn't a good fit for us anymore. So I used to get paid every other week and get a paycheck, and I would take cash out and all of that. Well, I didn't have a cash envelope system where I had different segments such as household, miscellaneous, grocery, pet food. Now I do that, and I told you that this cash envelope system saves me $200 to $300 a month. So that has been a big help, and I learned that from YouTube videos that I watched on budgeting. So that's number 1 way that I've learned. Number 2, savings. Yes, I had a savings, but I never really realized what percent of my income I was saving. I just kind of made sure I would save money. But even though I'm a good saver, and I've been a good saver for a long time, I realized what the minimum amount that I should be saving in an emergency type savings each month. That excludes my next point, which is sinking funds. So I look at what my check is. I make sure that I have the allot set aside for my IRS taxes, which I have a special sinking fund for that. And I make sure that I put a minimum of 10% of my check into an emergency savings account. And I told you I'm trying to put more than that. I'm trying to put at least 20% and build that up so that I could do a payoff on the car. I'm not sure when. I'm going to guesstimate about 6 months from now, but we'll wait and see what happens. So that's number 2. I put a certain percentage into my savings each month. And number 3, I've now have what I call sinking funds. So that way I'm prepared for large expenses. That all went into one big pool in emergency savings. But now I treat the sinking funds like a bill. I didn't have to have them before. For example, the house taxes, we still owed on our home, and the house taxes got taken out of the escrow account. But now I have to pay those. So I started a special fund for that. And I always had a tax savings, but I did not have a gift and travel savings account, and I have a special savings for that. Or special sinking fund. That's the thing, it gets kind of confusing because it's actually a savings account, but I call it a sinking fund, but I do put money in there every month. So those are the 3 ways that I have changed in my budgeting. One of my goals is something that I want to learn more about. Once I pay off the car, I'm going to be learning more about investing money. I do have an IRA, and we do have some other reserves, but I want to learn more. So that will be my goal after this. Before letting you go, I want to ask, how has YouTube changed the way you budget? I want to ask you that question, and I'm going to do a shout out. There's been a nice family channel, which I know I've spoken to you about, called A Decade to Freedom. I just watched such a relaxing video tonight. I would love for y'all to go see it. Jane over at A Decade to Freedom made what I call a frugal spa. And I tell you, the music that she played in the background was so relaxing. And it got me thinking. I know all of us have all these goals and we want to keep busy, we want to stay on task. But maybe all of us could just take some time, whether it's an hour, hour and a half, whatever we feel is good for us, and just relax. I'd love for you to go see Jane's channel and look over, Jane and Ed, excuse me, look over at the Frugal spa that she did. It is so relaxing. The music is wonderful. And she created this atmosphere that is so lovely. I looked at it, I thought, well, if I could fit in the tub, I would love to go. But the tub is so small, I thought, I don't know if I could fit in there to enjoy the spa. But she did a fantastic job on it. So Jane is also, and Ed are also almost up to 1,000 subscribers. So if any of you could do me a favor, go check out their channel, and if you could subscribe, that would mean the world to them. And I really appreciate all of you. I'm going to upload another video tomorrow morning about the 3 ways I used to overspend. I love you all very much, and thank you for your time watching. Bye-bye.